shit until the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. What a butt that guy was, especially his fans. Racing against his fans was definitely something else. You guys wanna find out about that? Go watch the video. That's probably the title, like shit until the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, something like that. I definitely titled something like that, so go watch that video. Even though at the time of me, recording this video, it isn't uploaded, but that's just how, far in advance I record these. Well, at least, Need for Speed, Need for Speed definitely the series that got, more videos that top on. Just so you guys get an idea, I recorded this on the 27th of May, and as of me recording this, I have videos until basically the end of June, so that's basically how far in advance I record Need for Speed at least. Can definitely the same for other series, like fucking Ace Combat, which I have recorded like a month. And I'll probably say that, whenever I get around to recording some Ace Combat, but I don't really have a good reason as to why is it that I haven't recorded Ace Combat in a while. To tell you the truth, I don't actually have a good reason as to why is it that I have recorded it. My only explanation is just I didn't feel like recording it. That's it. I just repeat that when get around to recording Combat, but that's the only reason why there hasn't been any SLA, because I didn't feel like it. That's quite literally what the reason is. I just didn't feel like recording it, and I don't know why. I just felt like in immense amount of haste whenever I was trying to record each combat, in my schedule. So much so that I decided to record other things. Usually it was just this. It usually was just, me recording Need for Speed instead of, playing Ace Combat. So that's why I have a shit ton of Need for Speed videos on ready to go. That is the whole reason why I have so many Need for Speed videos loaded up and ready to go. I'll get around to it, You'd think, that by the time this video gets uploaded, I will have, loads of Ace Combat 4. Maybe we should actually end that particular series so I can move on and play another Ace Combat game. Because that was the original idea, that I wanted to play, a lot of Ace Combat and much Ace Combat as possible before, the new one comes out. Just have a little Ace Combat marathon on this channel, but because I clearly quite worked out. That didn't quite work out as well as I thought it would. I'll get around to it eventually. Well, at least I fucking hope so. I guess, when this video comes out, you guys, will eventually find out if I have recorded enough Ace Combat or not. It's just funny, recording things this far into the future. You don't know what's gonna happen, oh man. Maybe I did record Ace Combat, maybe I didn't. Maybe the channel loses by the time I start to unload this, you never know. You never know what happens in the future. Maybe I got 1 million subscribers by the time this video gets unloaded, you never know. You never know what's gonna happen in the future, so don't worry about it. That's your lesson for today, kids. Don't worry about the future because you don't know what's gonna happen with it. Just live in the present. God damn it, what do you want?
I know what your game is, punk. You're selling us out. Big surprise. I don't know how, but you are, and for that, you're gonna pay. You ain't ever gonna get to the top. Ever. Count on that. You're gonna burn.
What are you talking about, my man? In what way am I selling you guys out? God. You're just getting rattled because your day is drawing near. Judgment Day is drawing near for you. That's why you're scared. That word you are promoting these Alex Jones conspiracies on me because you are getting rattled. I know what your game is. I know what games you're playing. I'm not buying a single thing that you say, but you're not gonna get me rattled. Okay, what should we do next? There's a speed trap, you know. You know the speed trap. Let's go to the speed trap and what is that next to me? Is that a fucking like Monaro? A white Monaro with flames on and yellow wheels? And that definitely is a Monaro, and you know what? I'm not actually that bothered about it. Normally I find this that, you know... Okay, let me explain. Normally I find, you know, tunes in this game pretty disgusting, but this one I kinda like. I mean, I don't really like the, you know, lime green tinted windows, but other than that, the car is fine. I like the, you know, white and the flames combo. That's not entirely bad. Yeah, we got a gray Corvette. That's not actually too bad. And the what is that? The Porsche. You know, the Porsche was a little bad. It almost lost stock. It almost lost stock, but it definitely is, especially with that queen at the back. So I think this is a miracle. I think we should just, you know, write this day down because I have found, you know, 3 tune-ups in this game that don't disgust me at all. I actually managed to find 3, you know, tuned-up cars in this game that didn't disgust me. We should celebrate this. Alright, you know, let me get a good close-up of the Corvette. Let me see it. Yeah, this Corvette is fine. I mean, the body is kind of, you know, very ridiculous, but you know, I can justify it in my head. The Porsche is fine, other than the wing at the back, which doesn't fit at all. Yeah, so like I said, I have found, you know, 3 tuned-up cars in this game that I find gross. So hooray for that. I have found, you know, the only 3 people in this fucking city that have good taste. So there's a lot of Sarah, Joey, and Taco. I remember Taco. He was definitely driving something that was a lot grosser the last time I checked up on him. He was definitely driving something a lot more gross the last time I checked up on him, so good thing he, you know, got some sense knocked into him. Good thing somebody caught him out the disgusting thing that he was driving earlier. And he decided to drive something a little less embarrassing on the streets. Good thing he changed his ways, just like Hurton. Even though he kinda didn't change his ways, he was still smashing his new stuff. But he was trying, you know, he was trying to change his ways, even though he didn't really change that much. He only changed a bit. You know, he was trying. He was trying to, you know, better himself up, and I'm never gonna, you know, knock down people for trying to, you know, get better at life. I'm never gonna knock people down for trying it, so hey, good on you for trying. Most people don't even try. Yeah, I'm very philosophical today, aren't I? I'm getting very philosophical while playing, you know, funny racing games. That's just the way I woke up today. Nope. No police. I'll deal with the police in my own time, okay? I guess I can do a toll booth if I already died doing toll booth events because they're kinda boring. Toll booth events are kinda boring, to be honest, but I guess I might well do them because I don't wanna do a fucking, you know, race event that has maximum police presence. So I'm just gonna have to deal with that. Even though it doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to do all of the race events that are required to do without having to deal with the police. So I just basically, try to